Welcome back to Stockman Originals. So excited to have you here today. I have finished this piece on this really wonderful tree knot, or some people call them wind knots. I call them tree horns. They're about as hard as ivory and polish up beautifully. So I finished the carving and the sanding and all of that, and I'm getting ready to apply some oil, which is always a really exciting time to, it's like the big reveal kind of thing. But this is what it looks like now. One point about this piece of wood that I think is really cool, and I thought about it all the while I was working on it, is that there's a really good chance this is red cedar, I'm pretty sure, and it came from a pretty good sized tree. So considering the time it takes for a tree like that, cedar being resistant to rot and all, to actually rot away and leave nothing but this horn took a lot of years, there's a really good chance that this tree was alive and growing when Sacagawea and all her friends or tag-alongs made it to the Pacific Ocean. So not saying that she picnicked under it or anything like that, but it could have been alive at the same time, and I think that's really cool. I think that's bad. You should see me with a piece of mammoth ivory. But anyway, so what I wanted to do is put some oil on there and let you guys see it for the first time with me. I'll go right for the cheeks. First coat, I really like to put a generous amount on and then go back with some paper towel and mop up the extra. Now, my plan at this point is to contain the oil treatment to just what I've carved, if not even just the figures on a fence about the background. That one brush load of oil will go a long ways. This wood is very dense. It's already got so much resin in it that there's not a lot of room for oils and things like that. So the oil sits on the surface mostly, penetrates a little ways, but I can spread that out a good long way. This is boiled linseed oil, by the way. I generally use a rag or something to mop it around, but I want it to be a little more precise with the application and try to keep it to the carving and not get it on the host. Really brings it to life. This has been a really fun carve. I've carved on a lot of knots and things like this from here. I'm in New Hampshire, of course, and this came from Washington State, the coastline on the Pacific, and that was a major contributing factor to why I did Sacagawea. Isn't that nice? Fun hearing from you guys. Look forward to the comments, and I seem to have a lot of friends around the world now. That's great. Little baby. This piece had a lot of action in it, all on its very own. I guess that's why they call them wind knots out there. I never heard that expression before. So this is a limb. In case you missed some of the earlier videos, this is a limb from I believe, a western red cedar. Conifer trees in particular, their limbs contain a lot of pitch and resin. It gets very dense in there. This is the root of the limb. So when the tree was young, the limb was, small and started way down here. And as the tree grew, it got bigger, of course, and until either the limb died or the tree died. But that's what preserves it so well, is it's got all this pitch in there, oily pitch. I may go ahead and do the background that I have carved, but I want to see it like this for a minute first. Anyway, what do you guys think of that? Kind of pretty, huh? It'll dull down a little bit, but the wood, as hard as it is, takes quite a shine just all on its very own. So it will have a nice luster to it when it's all said and done, even after the oil has been either absorbed or wiped or dried. Linseed oil is a drying oil. Very slow drying oil. But anyway, thanks for taking a look. Talk to you later.